Well, we have been hearing that the coronavirus is disproportionately impacting minority communities across our country, including right here in Maryland. And Dr. Jinlin Chang is the Acting Deputy Secretary of Public Health for our state. She joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
I'm happy to have you here. It definitely sheds light on what is happening right here in our own backyard. Let's talk about COVID-19's effect on minority communities specifically.
As we really looked at our numbers, we began to realize early on, even then, that the impact was disproportionate among certain minority populations, particularly those who are of Hispanic origin or and also Black communities. And so that is something that we have seen, unfortunately, also play out in other health indicators over the years when we look at disparities in rates of asthma and diabetes and other significant health problems. And so we saw that in COVID-19 cases as well.
And what is happening in the Black community, in Hispanic communities specifically? Is it that it's widespread, more severe? What is it that we're noticing?
So a little bit of both. And, I think early on as we were ramping up all of our response efforts, including on the bed surge side, including working with skilled nursing, and importantly, working on expanding our testing capacity, we have really done a lot across the state to expand testing so that smaller communities or minority populations or other communities who may not have good access to testing or other healthcare services have better access. So I think we have a better picture now than we did in the springtime. And what we're seeing certainly is that there is, at least what the numbers show us, a little bit higher community spread among the Hispanic community and higher case rates as well among Black community. We have also seen, although the data, there's some missing data which sometimes impedes our ability to fully understand the big picture, but even among hospitalizations and unfortunately deaths, we also see a difference among the Hispanic patients and Black patients compared to those of white or Asian descent.
And what is the best advice that you're giving people to fight back against COVID-19?
COVID-19 spreads easily among people who are in close contact with each other. So trying to maintain 6 feet of distance, if possible, from others will help to prevent spread. Also wearing masks. People who are out in public should be wearing masks, because if someone is infected and don't know it because they're asymptomatic, they may inadvertently be actually spreading infection, and so masks can help prevent that. And then other important advice: wash hands frequently, clean surfaces, and avoiding large gatherings where people may or may not be wearing masks, even though it is what we are asking every single Marylander to do in public. But avoiding large gatherings to prevent the possibility of getting infected. In addition, if you do happen to be get a positive test result, we would ask that you stay home and home isolate for a period of time after your diagnosis to prevent that you should infect other people. The other important component is that we have ramped up our contact tracing efforts, and so this is an opportunity for people to answer the call and really help prevent further infection of other people and to save lives. And so if they see MD COVID on their caller ID, please pick up the phone. We really encourage that and help us prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Where are we with testing here in Maryland?
We have now over 200 sites on our coronavirus.maryland.gov website that people can go to and find a site that's the most convenient for them. And these are state-supported sites, local health-run sites, as well as many of our healthcare partners, urgent cares, and hospitals also have testing available. People may also call their primary care doctor.
All right, Dr. Chan, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.